inside. I don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes. Seeing eyes of mine. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll try to fix it. Love, love, love.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm Elsie from igaia.knits. This is my knitting podcast. For the ones that are coming here for the first time, welcome. And for the ones that are coming back, I'm so happy to see you again. And I hope that you can leave me a comment if you wish. I rarely receive comments from English speaker in my English podcast. I see that you're watching because I see the views, but no comments. So I would love to receive comments. I get super happy when I get comments. And I've been thinking about my, the time that I spend on doing this, if it's really worth it, because I've had some time to reflect on all of this while I was recovering from my surgery. As I said, in my last episode, like more than 3 months ago, I told you that I was going to have surgery to get my uterus removed, and everything went well. I'm sorry, my nose is itching like always. And when I am recording, my nose starts itching. So everything went well. I did have 3 bags of blood that had to be put into me, 2 before the surgery and 1 right after. And it was a horrible sensation. I cannot tell you it was pain, or I cannot describe the feeling, but it was awful. I wish I don't have to go through that again. And everything went well. The recovery time was 40 days. Like with a C-section, I had my son through a C-section, but obviously I was, very, very young. And my son is turning 19 this month, so I didn't even remember how it was like. And so I'm happy I'm back. I'm feeling better. I have exercised, but mildly. I tried to do yoga, but it started like not hurting, but I felt like it was like stretching. My belly was stretching and I felt it. So I thought maybe I will wait to do that, and I kept on walking. I haven't walked in the past 2 weeks because my son graduated from high school like 2 days ago, and I've been so busy. We've been so busy with so many things to get ready for the graduation that I really haven't had the time or the energy. And also because I have had work from my other job as a marketing professional, and I have been, trying to do a lot of stuff when it comes to crafting. You'll see in a bit when I start telling you and showing you. And I have come to a point where, like always, before a deadline, I feel overwhelmed, and I have so many things that I would love to finish and I can't. And I have been thinking also that not only I need to give credit to myself for what I can do or finish or did, but not only think about the things that I couldn't, and let go of those things, because if I get too obsessed about the things that I cannot finish, then I get that feeling of underachieving, and I don't like that. And also today is Friday, June the 18th. I'm in my home's terrace and I'm seeing that the windows are half closed, so I will stand up to open them because it's hot today. It's been raining a lot this week, but still it hasn't been that hot as it was like 2 weeks ago. And at the end of the day and early morning, the temperature will drop. And but you know, I don't like the rain that much, because when it rains here, it pours and it doesn't stop, and it comes to a point where everything is so wet, humid, and you get tired of it. And yeah, so that is about the weather. And what else I was going to tell you? Yes, today is Friday, and on Tuesday we're going to the States. We're going to Dallas to visit my dad with my son, and we're gonna spend a month there. And also I'm going to work with my stepmom, because I manage her social media from here, and I have another customer there that I just started working with her, so I haven't even met her in person. And I will have the opportunity to meet her. I am so happy, so excited to be able to travel again and visit my family. It's been a year and 7 months since my last trip, and I bet many of you haven't gone anywhere for a long time. And I see there's a lot of countries that are lifting the restrictions, and we're very happy that we are able to go. And on Monday we have to go get a test before getting on the plane. So, you know, today is Friday, I have to pack, and I have other things to get ready before leaving. So I thought, if I don't record right now, I'm not gonna do it. And it's been over 3 months, so might as well do it now. I did the Spanish version yesterday, and today I went to my knitting class. I gave a class today in the morning, and I'm still teaching knitting and crochet to one group. One of them it's not that she didn't like knitting, but she prefers crochet. So she is getting crochet lessons while the others are knitting. And today we had class, and it's Friday, there's a lot of traffic, so I came home like really late. And at night we have a dinner for my son for his graduation, and some very close friends. And so, you know, there's not much time. And so I will start talking about my sewing. I've been sewing a lot, like I said, on Instagram. I will leave my other social media in the description down below if you want to follow me. And for the ones that already follow me, thank you. And I'm sure you've seen that I've been sewing. Once my doctor said that I could start a normal life, I hired a sewing teacher, and I hired, I'm sorry, my dog is barking. She's very loud. And I got 4 modules of 4 classes each, and each class is 3 hours. So I had like a lot of hours of classes, and you're supposed to take like one class per week. But since I wanted to go faster, because I wanted to like lose the fear that I had of sewing and of cutting the fabric, and yeah, so I did it at once. And then when I come back from my trip, I expect I will be able to start projects without the teacher. And I want to incorporate this to my made to order, I'm sorry. And because, you know, there's, as I said in previous podcasts, I live in a tropical country, and even though you can knit with cotton, there's people who think that knitted garments are hotter, you'll be hotter wearing them than if you're wearing a blouse like this one, right? Which sometimes that's not the case. Maybe your body will breathe more in a knitted garment in cotton than wearing this. But still, you know, I think it's cultural, and I enjoy sewing too, and I like making clothes, and I cannot make all the clothes for myself because I already have a lot of clothes. And so I will enjoy making clothes for somebody else. And that's the plan. And also, I really like the classes because the teacher would teach me how to make the patterns. And I have patterns that I bought a long time ago from Simplicity and McCall's, and they're good, but we found, I will show you, that some have flaws like everything else. But if it's like knitting, if you are a knitter and you know how to knit, then you will be able to fix it, right? Because it's a recipe, even if it's a sewing pattern. And well, bodies come in different shapes, and that's a standard shape and a standard measurement that sometimes does not adjust to you, right? Or to certain group of people. If they were made for maybe European women or for US women, maybe when you come to Latin America, the measurements are not the same. And that is something that with knowledge and experience you're able to adjust. So I'm going to start showing you, but I'm gonna go open the windows, okay? Just a second. Okay, so I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so I started with these blouses that are from a Simplicity pattern, and they have this halter neck, and this one is straight, and this one is for me. This is cotton. I had all this fabric cotton, and it has a little bit of stretch to it, and I had these fabrics like for 2 years, and I had never done anything with them because I used to hire seamstress to make clothes for me, because my friends would ask me to make clothes for them and to design for them, and I would do that, but I didn't know how to sew, so I would hire somebody to sew it for me with my notes, measurements, design, etc. So I had all that fabric there, and I wanted to use it up. So I'm not going to put this on, but you know, this is just a straight blouse, and it was fun to make. I really enjoyed the process. The only problem with this, well, two problems with this pattern was here. It's 2 pieces, and when you put it on, there's like a big space here. Like, you know, the bust measurement doesn't go with the rest of the sizing because it's big in any size. And I will show you another one. And we had to like adjust it here for it to fit well. And so now I know for the next time that I use that pattern. I did this one just to practice what I had learned, and it wasn't that bad except for the fact that I put the zipper in the wrong way and I had to tear it off, and I was not going to fix it because I am also taking a course online of how to paint on fabric, and I want to try that. I think I showed you last time some inks that I had bought for that, but I haven't tried it yet because I've been so busy with other things. But I have this one to try. And the other problem that this pattern has is the waist. This part, it has like a peplum, it's too tight, this part, and whenever you're putting it on, like around the bust, is so tight that you need to stretch the fabric a lot, and you know, it's not working out. And also we determined with the teacher that the zipper would go down like until here, like 2 inches before the cut before the peplum, but it needs to go down all the way because otherwise you won't be able to put it on. So it was a very good learning experience, and I also learned how to cut the fabric against the bias, and that was a very enlightening experience because you see how the fabric behaves in a different way when you cut it straight as opposed to this. I'm sorry, it's wrinkled, right? So, okay, and this one is exactly the same blouse but in blue, but I cut this one in size 8 and I am a size 6. And I took it to a friend's house who is about this size, and she tried it on, and from here it was huge and from here it was too tight. So we determined it had the same problem, and it was the pattern. So I asked the teacher to fix it for me, and obviously it's not as fitted as the other one because it wasn't my size in the first place, but she fitted it the most that she could, and with a push-up bra it fits me, and I can put it on and get it through my bust circumference because this part is larger, and only because it's a size 8, right? So yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I was thinking of embroidering here a heart with beads, and I think I'll do that sometime when I come back, just because I have ideas, and I am always eager to create new things, and I have a lot of beads, and so I want to try that, see how it comes out. I don't know when I will do that, but it's in my head, and I'm sure for the ones that have come many times, that I think a lot about things that I want to make, and sometimes I make them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes one thing becomes another, or I buy yarn for a project and then end up doing something else. It's just the way my creation process takes place. And then I had this is I think it's called crab in English too. It's a really nice fabric. I don't have like the best light here, and it's about to go dark and it's gonna rain, but maybe you can see it there. It's really nice. This color is like red wine color. It's coming like darker on the screen. So I did these pants on this fabric, and we put ruffles along the leg, half of the leg going down. I think I will post a picture on Instagram sometime these days. And here it has an opening on the bottom part, and we put the ruffle on both sides, and we did it with elastic. I don't know about you, but after the lockdown and all the time we've spent at home, with or without a lockdown, we were wearing pajamas, we were wearing comfortable clothes at home, and after my surgery as well, I am a fan of elastic clothes. And also for my made to order, I'm thinking that if I use elastic, it's easier to fit different body types and different sizes and make people feel more comfortable, like dressed but comfortable, not very feeling tight. And also I don't know if I mentioned that, but I don't like the muffin top, like when you put something on it's too tight and all that comes out. So yeah, and of the same fabric. I think I'm going to sell that one because I don't want to have two pants of the same fabric and the same color. And this one, it's the same cut, it's just that we didn't put any ruffles on it. And I showed this one on my Instagram account. It looks like that, and it's open here. I was even thinking of making a trim of crochet pom-poms to put around the leg. Of course, I haven't done it, and I don't know if I will do it or when will I do it. And I made a mistake with this one. I did this one without the teacher, and the problem that I had was that I put the elastic, and then when I tried it on, it was too big on me, and I've forgotten the word for this part, so it was too big and I had to cut it, and I cut it with the elastic on, and then it was too short, so I had to cut an extra piece. You can see there the seam, and I attached the elastic directly to the edge, and I did fix it. It fits well, but I put the elastic in the wrong way, and it's not, you can see my zigzag is not straight. So yeah, I could have done a better job for sure, but it was a learning experience, and you cannot tell when you're wearing it. You can see my video and you'll see you cannot tell. So I'm happy with it. I'm keeping it, I'm wearing it, and I am going to sell the other one. Then I had the same fabric in black, and I wanted to make wide leg pants. This one is difficult because it's black as well, and as I said, I don't have like the best lighting here, and it has like different sections, and they are ruffled, but they're not ruffles, they're attached to the next one. The only one that looks like a ruffle is the bottom part, and I also posted a photo on my Instagram. You can see it there, and it looks so nice, and it's really the fabric is beautiful. And I had the same problem with this one because it was my last class, and my teacher and I were trying to finish everything, and we put the elastic according to a measurement that we had for the other for the ruffled pants, and we didn't measure it further, or I didn't try it on. So whenever she left, the class was over, I tried it on and it didn't fit me. It was too big. So I had to, she told me you need to take off the zigzag on the elastic, and I started doing that on the inside here, but I was ripping the fabric, so you know, I didn't want to do that. So what I did is that I knew that there was going to be fabric gathering here, but I didn't mind, and it doesn't look bad. So I cut it there on each side, and I adjusted it, and yeah, and I gathered the fabric there, and it's okay. When you wear it, it doesn't look bad at all. So obviously it looks gathered there, but it's like really up high here. So I'm very happy with this one. And also I had this fabric that has, I took it to the cleaners, that has Yorkies, Yorkshire Terriers printed on it. And I love the fabric, and I wanted to make a skirt like this one with ruffles, and I'm very happy with it. It has elastic as well. We used a white plain fabric as a base, and it's I haven't worn this one, I haven't taken pictures of this one, but I will, and I will post them on my Instagram, so I cannot show it to you full, but the base comes up to here, so it's about your knee length, and then the other part, it's only the ruffle, but we did double ruffle to give it some body to the bottom part. So yeah, I was very happy with this one, and now I think I have the knowledge to make these garments again on my own, and I will try my hand at making the garments for other sizes. Like I'm size M, so which is maybe a 6, 8, depending on the brand or the pattern and or the cut. So I will try to expand my patterns to other sizing and to be able to cut and sew for other sizes different than mine. And yeah, also I want to show you some fabric that I bought recently. I have one that I bought a long time ago that I want to show it to you, because one of the ones that I recently bought, I think it will go well with that one, and also because I am needing something that I want to combine with fabric. So I have this fabric I bought at a place where I buy yarn. It's really nice. It's 100% cotton. This one is made in Japan. They bring fabric from Japan. They have beautiful linen fabric there, and I thought it's beautiful. And I had this other fabric that I bought 2 years ago. This is cotton as well, and I love it because it's a little bit see-through, but it's beautiful. This is linen. This is linen. And the color is not exactly white, it's like the color that is coming through the screen. And I think it looks beautiful with this one. I'm thinking of making a blouse with the sleeves in this one. And I cannot go to the fabric store now. I will buy things just like I buy yarn. And this is the other one that I got. This one was on sale. It was the last cut on the roll. And I have a wide leg pant, very wide leg pant, that was made in this fabric but in black. I think I posted it on my stories. And I need to cut that one because it was too long, and I do not wear super high heels anymore. And I don't want to trip, obviously, or be forced to wear high heels just to wear a piece of clothing. And also I bought this one that is towel fabric. I thought this one was so cute because I want to make towels for the head. I don't know if you use this, but I love these towels that whenever I wash my hair, I can wrap around my head, and I can even go around the house while my hair is drying before I either blow dry it or iron it or leave it. And I really like them, so I want to make some. And also I got this one. I mentioned that I wanted to make some napkins for my mom's birthday, but we're not even gonna be here. And I don't know, I was looking for the perfect fabric, and I think this is it. I just bought a little to see how they come out, and I want to embroider them with some cherries. This is we call it in Spanish bichi. I don't know if in English they call it bichi as well. And it's a very thick fabric, so I think these will make great napkins. So I'm thinking of making 4 of them, and we will see when and how they turn out, obviously when I come back, because I don't have time anymore. And I don't know if the ones that have been watching me for a while know that I showed you some bags that my auntie made for me from waterproof canvas. So I asked the sewing teacher to put a zipper on them. Finally, they had been away in the craft room for so long, and I am taking them to my trip, maybe to give us presents, and also because I'm going to meet with a lady that has a store in Dallas, and she collects different items from different people. So I will meet with her to see if she wants to have my things. Maybe those bags I will leave with her, and yeah, we will see. So I wanted to show you this one. This one is one of my newest things that I'm making. It's a crop top, and it's the same principle as the floral bomb, the one that I showed you with the crochet flowers that I have there. I will show it to you. And I use the same pattern on the back. You're supposed to tie it with this cord that I made, with this I-cord. But what I did is that I started here, and I knitted in garter, going down and giving it the shape, but I didn't knit too many rows here to close the back because I wanted an open back. And then I picked up in the center all the stitches, and I started knitting the lace upwards, and then I did the ruffle, but I think it wasn't standing like I wanted. So what I did is that I sewed 2 elastics on it. I have no fear whatsoever now to sew on top of the knitting. I even fixed a blouse for one of my students for her granddaughter, because the blouse was too tight at the armhole opening. It was too up here. So I just cut it open, and I put it into the sewing machine, and I cut it. I cut like 1.5 centimeters down, and then I closed it. And I am so happy to be able to have that new skill. And at this one, as I was knitting, I was making the holes just to put the I-cord. So when you wear this and you tie it up here, it obviously, because of the bust circumference, it opens a lot. So I want to put elastic here, and I want to do another I-cord for the lower part. And I want to use this fabric to put on top of the elastic. And also I want to make a little peplum here, and I want to attach it here, from here downwards. And I want it to be a little bit longer, like the floral bomb, the one with the flowers, because I think this is like a bustier. It's too short, and it fits well, but I would be more comfortable if I have the peplum going at least to my belly button. So yeah, I'm gonna do that sometime. Not now. I wanted to finish it to take it to my trip, but I know that's not gonna happen. Even the bags, I wanted to put some embellishment, the canvas bags that I mentioned. I wanted to put some embellishment on them to take them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to before the trip, so I'm going to take them. And there's a sewing machine at my dad's home, so I'm going to use it. And yeah, I am not going to fret over that anymore. And this is the floral one. I'm very, very happy with this one. So pretty. I'm going to put it on, even though this is not the right outfit, obviously. But I already did the straps, both straps. The only thing that I'm missing, and I am debating if I want to keep on doing it, but I know I have to keep on doing it, it's putting the the beads in the middle of the flowers. You can see them there. And it's 3 beads on each flower center. And I know when I'm finished, I have only put on some of them, but the majority don't have them. And I know whenever I'm finished, it will make that effect of glowing, dazzling, bling bling, and I love that. And I want to make another one for me, and obviously I said this one is going to my made to order. If someone buys it, and I will sell it. There's some people that have contacted me and said that they love it. Of course, they will have to wait the time for it to be made, because it takes like a month to crochet 90 flowers and to embroider them one by one. But it looks so nice. Even I have been thinking that even on top of white shirt with a collar, it would look so nice. What do you think? I think it's beautiful. I love it. So, and the flowers look so pretty. I think crochet was the right craft to make them. In knitting, they wouldn't have looked so nice. So, and I am so happy to combine both crafts. It's relaxing when you have been knitting for a while and you start crocheting, and vice versa. I think that gives you like a different perspective. So I'm very happy with it, and I want to make more. And in my trip, I was thinking of taking projects with me, but the truth is I don't know how much time I will have to knit. I have to pay all my suitcases from here, and I want to bring yarn. So if I take too many things there, it's gonna be a pain. If I want to knit something, then I will have yarn that I buy there to start knitting something. And so I'm just taking some yarn that I have bought. I will show it to you later, but I will take just yarn to make one of these, and that's about it. Then my only finished object that I'm sure you've seen already, it's a Campanelle vest. This is my latest design on my Ravelry store. This is made on Madeline Tosh and Cascade for the ruffle, Cascade 220. Everything is merino, superwash, and I love it. I will take it in my trip with me, even though it's so hot there right now. But there are places with air conditioning, and also at night might have a chilly night, or maybe it will rain. So this is a great fix for that, and I love it. It turned out really well. I like the ruffle a lot. It's different, and it's been in the closet, but it stays pretty nice even after I blocked it, and it's been in the closet. It looks okay. And the side has the with ear loop stitch detail there, and I was very happy with it. This design, you start at the armhole opening but in the back, and then you keep on going up and you shape the shoulders with short row shaping. Then you keep on going here, you do the front neck opening, and then you keep on going until you meet the armhole, and then you join in the round. I did not helical knitting, because then you will change the place where you will change your yarns, and I didn't want to do that. So I did a ladder in the center on the back, but the problem was that I did the change every 2 rounds instead of every round, and obviously it shows, but since the yarn is speckled, it doesn't show that much. But if you're using a solid color, I would recommend that you do it every row I know that people think that with solid colors the pulling won't happen, but of course it will happen, especially if it's hand-dyed yarn. You need to alternate the skeins because they are never the same. That's why they're hand-dyed. I don't want to stain it with my makeup. And these my head is big, and also the neck opening is just not tight, but it's just the size that you need for it to be around your neck. And so you have to be careful when you're wearing makeup not to stain it. And I was very happy with the result. At the end, the only thing that you do is that you do a folded hem, and you do a purl row in the middle so that it looks like that, and then you fold it and you attach it. So it has a tubular bind off the neck, and it has a knife cord bind off in the armholes, and I really like it. So it's in my Ravelry store if you're interested. And for the ones who bought it, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was saying in my Spanish version that it's so difficult to design something, and it takes so much time and energy. I have not even started the one with the primrose yarn that I showed, and I have not started writing. I have my notes, but I have not started writing formally the Augustine jacket pattern. And it's sometimes really sad, and I understand there's too many great designers, but you know, I cannot help it but think how in the world those designers make a living out of that only. And it's because they have a huge base of customers and followers who constantly buy their patterns, and also they're constantly coming out with new patterns, and there's no gap between one and the next, and they keep on going and going and going, and they do not need somebody else's patterns. And that's something that I want to do, but at the same time I want to keep on designing. So you know, it's difficult, and that's why I really appreciate the people who buy my patterns, and I get so excited when people test them. This one was tested by a Costa Rican indie yarn dyer, Anita, and thank you, Anita, and she did such a wonderful job. There are pics of her on my Instagram as well. Okay, so the next thing is the Luna by Espace-Tricot. This has been on my needles for a year, and I haven't finished the sleeves yet. And I don't know, I love it. This is cotton, it's very nice, and I really want to finish it, and I wanted to wear these for my trip, for the day of my trip, because at the airports and airplanes, the air conditioning is so cold that I always feel my nose gets stuffy and I'm uncomfortable. So I always wear long sleeves when I'm traveling, and a jacket, a light jacket, a bomber jacket or a light jacket. And but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I hope. If I don't make it, I will take it with me, because there's no way I'm coming back and this thing is not finished. So I'm taking it with me. I am planning of making the cuffs like a sweatshirt, doing a folded cuff, like a folded hem, the same thing, but for the cuff. So I have to knit a little bit more. And there's no reeling, but still, I know it's straight, but you have to knit more. So I have enough yarn, that's not a problem. So I hope I can finish, because also I have a big skein of yarn that I have not made a ball of it, and I don't want to do it, and I want to finish with this before going, and I don't want to go and take only those balls and then over there find out that I don't have enough. Yeah. And I want to show you things that I bought and things that that were a gift that I received. And okay, so I'm gonna show you the cotton that I bought. This is Brazilian cotton that I bought for floral bombs, or for the other one, I think I'm gonna name this one the sugar cane. So I bought a red. I bought this green with it has lurex. As you can see, it has a golden thread, and I love this one because I am thinking about, it's an idea, you know. I am thinking about one with leaves instead of flowers, with leaves. And this one, it's gold. It's coming a little bit more yellow on the screen. It's not, it's between gold and mustard, actually. It's a really cool color, and I got it with the golden thread and without, because they didn't have enough. I told you, in this country that happens a lot. Either they don't have it or they don't have enough. And so whenever you see it, you need to buy everything. This pink, I love it, and this yellow. And this one is like a light yellow, and I am trying to debate which color should I make my floral bomb in, the one that I will take to start as a project for my trip. Yellow or pink? You can vote. So I'm only taking one. And then I want to show you my present that I got from my friend Claudia. Hi Claudia, from Crochet Luna. She was so nice to send me with her mom a big bag of yarn. So, sorry for the crinkling, I will take it out soon. So I got this big bag of yarn. Claudia sent it with her mom. I met her mom. She is so nice. And she sent me the buttons, some buttons that she makes. This one that I have in my Mary Lisa bag where my Luna sweater is living. Really cool. This one is so cute. Oh, the light is coming. Okay, there you go. And this one, so beautiful. And this is the crafter one. It says crafter there. Really cool. So she also sent me the Pom Pom magazine from last summer. It's really nice. There's a lot of beautiful designs here, especially this one on the cover. I love the French. I don't know if I will ever make one of them, maybe. I love them. I would love to make them, but I don't know about the time. This one is the one that I like the most, for sure. So beautiful. She sent me bags. She sent me this one, really cool. This one is one of my favorites, with the sheep. So beautiful. And it has a little pocket inside, really nice. And Star Wars, I'm a fan. And this one is so cool. And even if I wouldn't knit, I am a bag person. I love bags. I have bags, many bags for everything. My son says I am Mrs. Bags. And she sent me the Hohi and Call bag. This one's so nice. The illustration is beautiful. I think, I don't know, I cannot choose which one is my favorite, but I love it. And she also sent me this little pouch for notions with the sun, angel, and the Gemini zodiac sign. I am not Gemini, I'm kind of a Virgo. But Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. And right now the north node of the moon is in Gemini until December of this year. So I thought This one was so cute. So I'm having it there with my things for the floral bomb straps, the little metal parts for adjusting the straps, and the needles for the beads that are so thin so that you are able to actually put them through the beads. It's so difficult to put the thread through them. Okay, so she sent me all this yarn. I got 7 of these skeins. I'm gonna show you just one, but I got 7. Look, 7. This is Cascade Ultra Pima cotton, which is perfect for this weather. And these are 100 grams skeins. And I'm planning of making a sweater that I already bought the pattern. It's called Ma Chérie Bonbon sweater. Ma Chérie Bonbon. Yes, Ma Chérie Bonbon. And it's by a Danish designer called Kate Pop Knit. You can look for her on Instagram. She has beautiful stuff. And I thought that sweater in particular was beautiful. She sent me this Jawol Magic Super Wash. This is 100 grams of, sorry, a hair got in my mouth. 75% wool and 25% nylon. Really beautiful. I love the colors. Then she sent me this top rainbow by Katia. This is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. I love the gradient, and this is lace weight, but it has like, I don't know, 5 or 6 strands, so it makes a fingering weight, and it comes like that already. Then this one, it's Queensland Collection Perth Australian Superwash Wool Blend. This one has 80% superwash wool and 20% nylon. This one's nice too. I like it. And she sent me this mini by Miss Babs. Beautiful colors. And last but not least, this yarn that is from Fortuna. This is made in Italy, and this is 58% linen, 26% viscose, and 16% cotton. This is like a bluish purple. And she sent me 5 of those. And of the same quality and yarn, she sent me 6 of these. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Claudia. You make me so happy. And this is the same composition and the same brand, made in Italy as well. And it's like a mustardy yellow, brown with brown hues to it. It's very, very beautiful. So that's my gift that I got from Claudia. I wasn't expecting it at all. It was a huge surprise, and I was so happy. So I think I have shown you everything. And I am just including a short video of a gift that I made for my doctor, my gynecologist, and I made an eye mask, a sleep mask. I made a pair of socks, but they're not socks. I have not knitted socks. I want to, but I don't know when. And I don't know if I will like it afterwards. But I made those socks that I learned to make when I was a teenager. They're like slippers. And I made some scrunchies. So I gave her a scrunchie, a sleep mask, and the pair of socks. And she was so thrilled with the present. So I will include that video. And also I will include at the beginning, you already saw the video of a little bit of the terrace, how it looks. after the process of remodeling that we did, part of that took place before my surgery, and I wasn't able to finish it. So I had to go to the hospital, get my surgery, and when I came back, it wasn't finished. And people, after like a week and a half, workers would keep coming to finish the job, and thankfully it came out very nice. We're very pleased with the result. It's so much better than before, and the only thing that I am thinking is in the future we will have to have an air conditioning here. Now it's like I have forgotten the word, but it's glass. You know, it's like a terrace. You go out of the house, so it's a terrace and it has glass, and then you go to the garden. So it's like a sunroom. So, but we live in a tropical country, so sometimes it's too hot to be outside, and maybe we will need an air conditioning here too. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time, at least hearing me talk, and maybe you were crafting. And I hope that you like it, and that you subscribe, and that you leave me a comment. And I will see you next time. Bye.